Looking for a healthy treat alternative? My 12 flavors of tasty treats are the perfect way to satisfy your sweet tooth while still sticking to your diet. Today I'll be using silicone molds, but you can also use a sheet pan. You'll need 32 ounces of Greek yogurt. I like to use vanilla flavor, but you can also keep it plain. Sometimes you'll see liquid or whey sitting at the top, so it's important that you mix it first. To start, you want to fill your mold only halfway with yogurt. I usually add about a spoonful. I find this to be an easy way to spread my yogurt. On my second mold, I left 2 empty spaces. I'm going to be using granola on the 2, but you can also use oats, which actually stick a little better. I've got 1/4 cup of granola, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of raw honey. We want to mix it and then add it to the bottom of those 2 squares. The honey just helps it bind a little better. Now we fill the rest of those 2 with yogurt. You'll see some exciting flavors you'll see here first, so I'm going to name them as I go. My first one is called Berry Delight, which I include blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. You can make it pretty, but I like fruit in every bite, so I'm going to fill mine up. To add a little sweetness, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of monk fruit blend. It's like sugar, but it has 0 calories and 0 carbs. For now, I'm going to skip the second granola one and get back to it later. My second one will be cherry limeade. We're going to add 1/8 teaspoon of sweet and low. Now, if you don't like Greek yogurt, this is another way to kind of add a little sweetness to it. Squeeze a little bit of fresh lime juice in there. You don't need much. Then we'll grate a little bit of lime zest. Fill the rest with yogurt, then mix. Add a little more lime zest. Place a small slice of lime. This is optional. I like it for decor. You can always remove it later. Then we're going to add some cherries around it. And you have yourself a cherry limeade. My next one will be a mangonada. And if you don't know what a mangonada is, you are missing out. Be sure to check out my channel. All right, guys, we're going to add some diced mangoes. Then we'll fill it up with yogurt. Add more mangoes. As you can see, I like to layer mine because I like lots of fruit on my frozen yogurt bars. Now we're going to drizzle some chamoy. Chamoy is a Mexican condiment. The sauce is made with pickled fruit and is so yummy. Last, we'll top it off with some tajin fruit seasoning, which is slightly hot, but also so delicious. Next up, Pina Colada. I'm adding 1/8 teaspoon of sweet and low. About a teaspoon of coconut flakes. Mix, then add fresh pineapple. Fill it with yogurt. Add some pineapples and coconut flakes. I'll be sure to post below in my description section where you can find these molds, my measuring spoons, and other items that I'm using. For my tropical fruit bar, we'll add some pineapples, oranges, and mangoes. More yogurt, and if you're enjoying this video, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find lots of delicious recipes. To the top, you can add an orange slice or mandarin and fill it up with the rest of our fruit we just used. Craving apple pie? No problem. Although my yogurt is vanilla flavor, I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla, and I'm hoping that I don't overhand it. Whoops! All right, I knew this was going to happen. I should have used a measuring spoon. Let me see if I can get some of this off. You can add just a little bit or even skip it altogether. Now, just to remind you, this was the one with the granola at the bottom. Add a little bit of sweet and low and more yogurt. Add a slice of apple in the center, followed by some diced apple around it. Top it off with a little bit of cinnamon. By the way, if interested, I'm going to be doing a series of healthy meals and snacks as I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight myself. Next, chocolate caramel turtle. And this one I'm going to fill up all the way to the top with yogurt. Melt some Ghirardelli chocolate wafers, then add to the top. Normally, I would freeze it, let it set, then dip it in chocolate, but today I'm a little impatient, so I'm going to add a layer of chocolate on top. Dark chocolate is always the healthier one. For this one, I'll be adding almonds, peanuts, and walnuts. While I went to grab some ingredients, my chocolate did harden pretty quick, so you got to be quick with it. I'll get back to it a little later, but for now I'm going to add a little bit of caramel. Strawberry banana protein smoothie. Add 1/4 teaspoon of your favorite protein powder, then 1/8 teaspoon of sweet and low. Add more yogurt. Make sure to mix really well. Add a banana slice in the center, some strawberries, and then some more banana pieces around it. How about some banana bread? Let's start by adding some banana pieces, some walnuts, and I don't know about you, but I like chocolate chips in my banana bread. So we'll add some miniature chocolate chips. Top layer of yogurt, banana slice in the center, more chocolate chips, and walnuts. My next one is fruit salad. First, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, yogurt, strawberries, blueberries, mango, pineapples, and oranges. You can also mix a little bit of lime and honey before adding your fruit. Granola bar. For this one, I'm going to fill it all the way to the top with yogurt. Some dried cranberries, cherry craisin to be exact. Now we add granola on top. This is optional. You can drizzle a little bit of honey or even slightly melted peanut butter. Real quick, coming back to my chocolate turtle, I saved it for almost last because I needed to melt some more chocolate. I want to make sure that the nuts bind, so it was important that I added a little more chocolate to it. Then I hit it with some more caramel and top it off with some sea salt. Next, strawberry lemonade. You want to squeeze a little bit of lemon, add about 1/8 teaspoon of sweet and low, more yogurt, give it a mix, add a lemon wedge, some strawberries, and you have yourself a strawberry lemonade. Place them on a cookie sheet pan to keep them sturdy, then freeze for at least 4 hours or overnight. I personally prefer overnight. It's the next day. Let me show you how easy they pop out. I'll show you the results and how to store them. So easy. Again, I'll post below where you can find my molds. To store, use a freezer-safe dish, then add parchment paper to the bottom so they don't stick. Add as many as you can, then add another piece of parchment paper and the rest of your squares. Cover in an airtight container. You can freeze for up to 1 to 2 months. You first pull them out, they're pretty frozen, so let them sit for a couple of minutes to slightly soften, then enjoy. Now beat the heat with my frozen yogurt bars. Not only are they delicious, but they're also a fun activity to make with the family. So which one's your favorite? Please be sure to like, share, and comment. If you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so below or hit my little picture on the side. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified of all of my new videos, and please be sure to check out these links on the side. Share with your friends. Thanks for watching and your support.